Are you ready to boss up? I'm your host, Kim Guillory, and you're listening to the ultimate podcast that will help you 10x your business. I've spent nearly 30 years in a service-based business, and I'm here to provide you with the mindset, strategy, and vision that you need to build a seven-figure business and beyond. Let's go. Hello, and welcome back to the show. I am coming to you from Miami. I have been at the GrowthCon conference, and I will be here through tomorrow doing the mastermind. What I want to talk about today is what is a holistic business? And I want to give you just a vision for that. Like, what is a holistic business? What is it that we do in Boss Up and help wellness practitioners and spas and clinics? A holistic business is when the owner is in their proper position. Like, the owner is the visionary. They're the one that holds the vision and sells the opportunity to other people in order to get the vision to the people. And having a holistic business is when their entire ecosystem inside of the business are all in their proper place, doing their proper duties, and they are all taken care of personally, professionally, and financially. So those who are listening to this today, you are the business owner, whether you are a solopreneur or you actually have an organization right now. You are the person who has the idea. You are the one who invested the time and the energy and the money and the belief in creating something bigger than yourself and bringing that to the world. So we all know in order to have a business that you have to first solve a problem. And it has to be a problem that people are willing to pay for. So I like to think about this as if they can't buy it at Walmart, they can't buy it on Amazon, no one knows about it, it's probably going to be hard to create a business out of it. So first, we get that part out of the way. Now you have the process in order to get this message to people. So you need to get attention. Once you get attention, you take them through the sales process and then you serve them and then you continue to serve them. So you offer more advanced products. We call this like the second sale. And it's just a cycle that we rinse and repeat. And then you get to a point to where you now have more business than you can take care of. And maybe you're even starting off this way if you already have a product that you know people are willing to invest in. So once you get to that point, we typically say around $250,000, then you are going to be looking for someone else to help you in the business. So maybe it starts off with a VA or a front desk, someone to answer the phones or do the billing. That person needs to be aligned with the vision, and you need to be aligned with their goals. So what is it that they want to achieve personally, professionally, and financially? What is it that they want? And how can you anchor their desired results to what they need to do in the organization? So this is something that I have done in the 10X community and like the product, I'm talking about, I'm at GrowthCon. I've done this with Brandon Dawson, with Grant Cardone. It's something that we do in the ecosystem. And this is Brandon's content when he talks about the 250,000 per employee and the KPIs and aligning everything that the employee wants is going to get that buy-in for you. So if you know that their intention is to make a certain dollar amount, maybe take their family on vacation, maybe there's something else bigger that they want in their life. Maybe it's to buy a second home, or maybe it's to pay off their home, but you have to find out what's important to them. Once you establish that and you can help them meet that goal, they are actually going to add to the revenue. They're going to add to better customer service. And so they're going to increase the value of the product that you're selling. So this is how we create a sustainable business model. So once you have the first employee in place and now you get to the $500,000, now you're bringing in another employee. And so it's like the things in the business that you can hand off. So you got to first identify where are you most valuable to the business? What can someone else do? And this is all to organize it so that the business doesn't owe you. Because one thing that we do right away is we buy ourselves a job. But if you want a holistic business, then we want to organize this in a way that the business doesn't own you. You are the business owner. So everybody's clear on that. I feel like I need some feedback. You have a product, people want it. You've gotten to $250,000. Now you get someone to come in and help you to deliver on some part of the business so that you can expand, continue increasing the revenue, selling more of the product. And then you get to 500,000 and then you have another one. And now you are tying the personal, professional, and financial goals to that second person also. So most of you are in the position that you either already have employees and you have not instilled this, or you don't even have employees yet. So either way, this is great news. So whether you have enough clients that you have helpers or people or employees, or you're actually just getting to six figures, maybe 200,000, you're right on that edge of, holy smoke, I need more help, then this is perfect timing. So we have a webinar coming up that's going to be taking this into more detail, but I wanted to do a podcast just to kind of lay out the idea of what is a holistic business. What am I talking about? What does that word mean? The holistic business is when you have something that is predictable, something that is sustainable, and something that is profitable. And you have a team in place that is also bought into your vision. So you have sold them on the vision. You've sold them on serving the clients, satisfying the clients, and also getting second sales or repeat sales. So we want long-term clients. You don't want to just keep getting new people, and selling these one-off products. It's exhausting for you and for your people. So the next thing that you want to consider once you have all of these things in place is, how are you going to really scale this? Like, how are you going to get more attention, get it into the hands of more people without burning out your people? And that is going to be by having processes in place. The thing that most of us business owners do not like to do. And that requires you writing down everything that you have done that has gotten you to the point of success that you are at right. So just like hiring that first person, they need to know exactly what to do, what's expected of them. And then they will start recording the processes of what they do. And then that will go to the next person. So processes are really important. Also having systems in place and strategy for increasing revenue. So whenever you have this holistic business and you see it from, okay, we have a product, we've gotten attention, we take them, like we have a lead gen through the attention where they can sign up and come into our system. And now we can sell them on the product. Then we can deliver the product. And now we are going to multiply that. That's the cycle that you're going to take them through. And now you have people to help you. You having the conversations with your team to make sure that they are all on board and they all see the vision is going to be the most important thing right now. This is something that is so hard for me. So being in business for 30 years and having done most everything myself, I am having to re-identify myself. I'm having to change my position in the company. I'm having to train people to do the things that I gradually learned to do over 30 years, but in a quicker time. So if this is you already have a clinic or a spa, maybe you're a solopreneur who's beyond $200,000, then I want to encourage you to come to the Winning in Wellness webinar that's going to be coming up. We're going to put the link on the bottom of this podcast. But for now, I want you to really consider, what is the vision for your company? How big do you want to grow it? Like, how much revenue do you want to produce? How many employees are you going to need in order to do that? And are they tied to the vision? Like, do they care about the result as much as you do? Is that as important to them? And is that something that you can sell them on so that you get their buy-in and then show them what they can get out of that? So the more that they help you grow the business, the more that they win. And that is, part of the winning in wellness is, how can you win together? because then people are going to want to stay and continue to work with you. They're going to want you to succeed and grow, and you're going to have a great culture because you're all learning together. And that sound fascinating? I would love to hear your thoughts on what does holistic mean to you. There's one more step I'll add to the end of this, and that is how can you help those people, your team, not just get what they want, but also improve and create impact for the next generation. And I think that's what's really important to us as business owners. It's not just that we need people to come and serve and deliver, but can we help those people improve their life? And by improving their life, can they help humanity improve theirs? Because it bleeds down into the next generation. So whenever the parents who are the employees or the team members do better, their children naturally do better. Their grandchildren naturally do better. And I believe that is what a holistic business could do. So if you are newer to coaching or you're a wellness practitioner and you're not at this part yet, we have something for you also. And that is the same system that we would plug the employees in to learn how to grow the company and how to grow themselves, that we have that for you. And so I want to invite you to come a little closer. Maybe it's booking a consult with me and let's do a review of your business. Or maybe we can do a full-on assessment and see where you are in the hiring process, or maybe even firing process. Maybe there are people on your team who are not on board and they don't have your vision. Is that possible? Yes, absolutely. Most people have not been taught that they can win with the company. That's kind of sad, right? But we want to change that. So think about it. Write down how big your goal is, how many people you are going to need in order to attain that. And then let's look at where you are now and map out a path so that you and your team can get there. So that is the consideration for this week. How big do you want to grow? How many people do you need to help? Can you sell them on the idea, get the buy-in? And then there's a whole process to tying in what is required of them and then what is the benefit of what they get by reaching those requirements. All right, this was a short one this week. I'm super excited to finish out my week with the mastermind tomorrow, get a little bit more of this, and then I will see you all next week. Thanks for listening to the Boss Up Podcast, your source for proven success strategies that unlock your personal, professional, and financial potential. If you enjoyed the show, please share, leave a review, and come back next week.